What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to cover the main stock account, the stock that I bought today, the options moves from today, as well as the massive changes to the crypto portfolio, which is very, very exciting changes to the crypto portfolio. If you guys could smash the like, that would be extremely, extremely appreciated. And let's get into the video. So today's stock account up 1% for 2,868. Here are the positions from largest to smallest. For today's movers, we got Amazon up 1.5, we got Tesla flat, we got Microsoft up 1.6, Enphase up 1.2, CrowdStrike flat, Palantir up 1.9, Meta up 2.75, Riot up 3.8. Cash is now in the negative. We're actually using margin now. I will satisfy that in the near-term future, either by adding more cash when I get paid or by trimming a position. For today's stock and options moves, I bought 27 shares of CrowdStrike for a total of 6,922. Just quickly looking at CrowdStrike and why I held off until today. Really just a 3-day rule. It's a pretty good rule of thumb. After any massive sell-off, 3 days for the price action to just settle out a little bit. We can see volume definitely dropped today, and really it's a little counterintuitive because I tend to make a lot of my big purchases on green days, because if you made your buy right here, well, you're in a lot of pain. If you bought up here in the 300s, you're already down to 250. So I like to see the starting of that sideways movement straight across to the right. RSI is at 20. This is just a nice dollar cost average entry for me. I already had 100 shares prior to this, so I'm not feeling any FOMO to build a massive position right here. It also hit exactly on one of the Fibonacci retracement lines that I use. I can't show that on a cell phone, but one day I'll do a video on how I use Fibonacci retracements. But it hits the perfect line that I like to use for that today. So yeah, that was CrowdStrike. Secondly, I rolled Tesla. So I rolled my Tesla calls. So this was actually the first time ever in my life as a wheeler that I've ever held an option until the day of expiration. The reason why, despite being down on the option heading into today, I think Tesla was around 219, 218 at the close yesterday, maybe even 220, and I had a 215 call. If you look at the extrinsic value was still like 90 cents or so. I thought about rolling yesterday, but figured let's see what happens. And so I rolled this at about 12 o'clock. A lot of people wait until really close to the close, actually, but I didn't really want to play with my emotions. And, some crazy things can always happen when you get towards the close. So I rolled from 215 to 220. I rolled out 1 week until August 2nd. And I collected about 240 in credit. So I bought it back for 987, and I collected 1,224. So that's very positive. Now my option is back out of the money. So Tesla's currently, let's see, it's actually at 219.97, 220. So I'm right there at the money. But added another week and collected some more premium. So that's definitely a win. Nothing really more to discuss here. The other option I actually held until expiration, which was today, was Shopify. So I had 67 calls that expired today. It doesn't actually show me the profit and loss on this because it had been rolled, but I believe it was about $300 or so profit on that one. So now I can sell another round of calls on the 400 shares of Shopify next week. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see, other options. We got the DraftKings Strangle still going strong, 43 and 33 on the puts and the calls. And stock is still stuck right in the middle at 36, which is exactly what we want. M-Phase, we've got the 105 calls, which are gladly underwater. No problem there. Look to roll that in the next couple of weeks. We got the Palantir. We are up 20% on the 30 calls, and we're down on the 24 and the 18 calls. SoFi, still down 157 on the $6 puts. And then Tesla, now we have 220 calls and 205 puts. So feeling great about that as well. Looking at the small Robinhood account, we were, let's see, down 4% for 34% in the negative on our Meta put credit spread. So our break even is 468 and we're currently at 465. So a little bit in the negative there. If I was just adding to a long-term portfolio, I definitely would just be DCAing Meta at this level. Our Amazon puts, we're up 7%, so now we're only down 4% on that. And then our SoFi calls, we're now 6% in the positive. Let's see, cash, we still have 69.71. Okay, we'll come back to, actually, let's just handle stocks on our radar right now while we're here. PayPal, I was looking at selling some some puts today. I couldn't figure out why they were so juiced up, and then I saw that they were having earnings, I believe, next week, so I just held off. Chipotle is very sold off. I looked into that one as well. Probably will get into that next week, and then BITX, considering some moves with that as well. Obviously, wish I would have held on to the 75 shares, but I didn't want to ride that down into a loss. Okay, now, so crypto portfolio, this is all that's left of it. Don't pay attention. It's not at 50,000, it's about 110,000 or so, but this is not a brokerage. This is just basically keeps track of the coins and where they're at, so I need to enter in all the coins that I bought, and then it will show the correct balance. But this is what's left of the portfolio. You can go look at the last video to see kind of what was taken out, but pretty much took out Bitcoin and Ethereum and Shiba Inu. I'll explain why tomorrow. I'm going to do a full video on that, but this is all that's going to be left from the old portfolio, and I'm going to be adding either two or three new cryptos. Two of those have already been bought. One of them I have to wait until I get off of work, so that'll be here soon, and I'll buy that tonight. But I'll give you a little hint. All the Bitcoin liquidated, all the Ethereum gone. So I'm out of digital gold, I'm out of digital silver, and we are going into pretty safe but much higher reward coins, because I believe the opportunities that I've discovered can be life-changing over the next 12 months, 12 to 18 months. So I'll do a video on that tomorrow. You guys will see full transparency, everything that I'm buying, everything that I'm selling, and the prices and everything along the way. So smash the like button if you appreciate the full transparency. Appreciate you guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Take a break from the markets. I'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, and as always, God bless.